The following podcast has been brought to you by Banter Club.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Banter Club proudly brings to you, it is the Wednesday Night War. I'm the F6XL. Joining me as always
is I, TJ the Great. TJ the Great.
And tell them what you are. You are the...
I am the five-time Ramblemania champion of this and all the other worlds. Damn near became a six-time at Wrestle Kingdom, but it was not to be.
I tied with you that first night. That second night was a hot mess.
Yeah. Night one was
Night one, I went with logic.
Yeah.
Night two, I went with my heart. Why the fuck did I do that for? I love you, Fale.
Always. Yes, this is the Wednesday Night Wrestling War, where, as you know, we talk about the ins and outs, the goings-ons, the back and forth of AEW's Dynamite and WWE's NXT, the good, the bad, and at times the who booked this shit.
Man, I don't know who booked this shit, but this shit was aight. There was a few things where I was like, but you know, everything else was just like, oh, good wrestling. I'm down with all of this. So, are we ready to get ready?
I believe we are ready to get ready.
Point it up.
Go up top.
We gonna go somewhere to the left. And then straight to you.
Yeah.
Let's banter.
AEW Dynamite from Daly's Place. It is New Year's Smash Night 2. We're finishing off our kickoff to the new year, to 2021 for AEW Dynamite. And we're opening up with some beef. We're paying off some beef dating back some 8-9 months. It is the Bastard Pac versus Eddie Kingston. Lucha Bros in one corner, Butcher and Blade in the other corner on the outside to, you know, make sure shit don't get out of hand. And then here we are.
Yeah, we had a little bit of Tupac.
Tupac.
Oh man. Listen, I love Pac. He's like, to me, one of my favorite strikers. He be hitting, and you can hear that shit from here to like next year. It's like, it just snaps. You know what I'm saying? Everything he hits just snaps. You know what I'm talking about, Tevin?
And then you put him in the ring with Eddie Kingston, who himself
savage.
Exactly. Another savage striker.
A man who does not know that this is a work.
Yeah. What you get when you put these two together is a fight. These two threw hands in this match. They chop the shit out of each other. You know, Eddie's got that back fist that he throws. Just great violence in this match.
From the castle to Yonkers.
To Yonkers. These hands is international.
This match was international, and you can hear them strikes heard round the world.
Yeah, and not to be outdone and riled up by the violence on the outside, Death Triangle and Butcher and Blade, they get involved, they get into things, and they all start brawling on the outside. And that takes us back to things on the inside. Eddie and Pac, they fight up top, and Eddie tries to get a superplex, which, you know, as he's putting up before, Barry Windham's old finisher. but Pac gets him down, is able to land the Black Arrow, and he gets the 1, 2, and 3. Pac is your victor, and he puts Eddie in the brutalizer post-match because fuck you, mate. I'm sick of your shit. So another major loss at the end of the feud for Eddie Kingston. So, one would wonder where he's going now, and a needed win for the bastard.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But it was also a needed win for Kingston. So to me, it was like, this is a little. I mean, I wouldn't have put myself in this predicament. Is what I wouldn't have done. But I mean, they did it. They did it last week. Like we said earlier, picked up right where we left off.
Yeah. And like this was a match that you had to do, because of the way the feud was set up, and Eddie can bounce back because he's put a microphone in his hand, and there you go, you're good.
Yeah, the moment you put a mic back in his hand, he's taking over. So it's understandable.
Lance Archer comes down to the ring because it's a whole big kerfluffle, and Lance Archer is another one who's been beefing with Eddie Kingston forever now, and he wants Eddie Kingston. So he comes out, Butcher and Blade grab Eddie and escape, and Eddie's like, "You better get on the same page. He's mine." And then Pac is just like, "Fuck off, mate."
Like, fuck you. He jumped us, bro. He jumped us, and now we throwing the fair one, and that's it. Like, fuck you what?
Yeah.
And it was mad weird. Another thing, on the internet, I believe Lance Archer showed his hair being cut off.
Yes.
And then he bamboozled us. He showed up with even more hair.
Yeah.
And then I realized, oh no, my man, it's just more weave so he could look more like Keisha Cole. I ain't never gonna let this go.
Dynamite was taped. I think this Dynamite was taped, right?
It was definitely taped.
Yeah.
It was definitely taped.
Yeah, Lance showing up with hair. He ain't gonna show up with hair the next time we see him.
Let's see. I mean, like I said, it could have just been some extensions on some Keisha Cole shit. He was just like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to show off that the color range between this shade of blonde and this shade of red. You know what I'm saying?
They said that Versus is finally happening. We'll see.
I'm waiting for it. Let's do it.
It's been like a month at this point.
Mm-hmm.
We could have had a whole other Versus by this time. Shit.
I mean, I don't know why they didn't, but whatever. Quarantine Versus. Let's do this.
But Miro versus Chucky T, again, a slaughter. Miro kills Chuck here, and as per the stipulation, Chuck is now forced to be Miro's young boy for a month, but they're not saying Butler.
They're saying Butler now, and I'm over here like, nah, man. It was
wrestled in Japan. Why did they change it from young boy? Do they not like the connotations of young boy? Did they realize that maybe that sounds bad to someone who is not aware of the culture in Japan? That's my guess. I don't know if that's why they did it, but
I see what you did there.
Yeah. For whatever reason,
like, yeah, calling somebody who doesn't know the context of wrestling a grown ass man's young boy, and then making him be his servant. That sounds very very Among Us sus.
Yeah.
Very,
I don't know if
sus.
that's the reason, but it would make sense if that's the reason.
Yeah, that's very very sus.
Yeah. So whatever.
Can't they call it a young lion? No, because it's not New Japan.
Yeah, I guess they don't want to like straight up young lion, so he's his butler.
Yeah,
I like the young boy though, because it's wrestling. Like as a wrestling fan, I get it. So.
He should call him his wait, what team? What team does Khan's daddy own?
Oh, the Jaguars.
So can't they call him his young Jaguar?
His young Jaguar. I'd try it. You're gonna be my young Jaguar.
It don't got the same.
Same type of
as young lion and young boy, but young Jaguar.
Maybe Miro can get it over.
Sounds like a car or some shit.
Yeah. Like you sound like my blue chip athlete or some shit. My young Jaguar.
That sounds good though.
Yeah,
you know what
it sounds like you put him over.
Yeah. That kid's a young Jaguar. Damn, that nigga smooth shit.
Yeah. I think we just came up with a new term for prospect.
Facts. This young Jaguar over here. Lit. Anyways, he grabs him by his hair. He pulls him around, throws him around, Poor Orange Cassidy looks so sad.
Both his best friends are gone. The best friends are dismantled.
Oh my God.
No Trent, no Chuck, just poor OC alone.
That shit was hilarious.
Damn.
Up next, we throw it backstage where Matt Hardy, for some weird reason, is now Vince McMahon.
Yeah, Dasha is with Private Party. And you know, they're trying to hype up the fact that, you know, they've officially signed Matt Hardy as their manager, but you know, Mark Quinn is like, I can't do this, Matt. You really took 30% from us, and then the whole third parties thing, and then Matt is like, you should have looked at the contract. You should have read the fine print. You should have looked and saw that 50% of your third party profits would go to me. It's not my fault. That's your fault.
Should have been smart about it, but you wasn't.
Yeah. So then he's like, you know what, Matt? You're kind of acting like a money grubbing carny right now. And Matt gets offended. Like, how dare you say that about me? You guys are going to have to learn that. In this business, those people out there don't care about you. Nobody cares about you in this business. I'm the only one that cares. You're going to learn that lesson just like I learned that lesson at All Out. And he wraps up the interview and they all walk off in a bad mood.
Let me tell you something here, man. These men would not do well in the music industry.
No.
Not at all. In the music industry, there's a thing called the 360 deal, where they kind of take every fucking thing. They basically look at all your studio sessions and all the stuff that they have to pay for, the cars, the chains, the outfits, everything that you did not own before you came into this deal, and they charge you for it. So whatever money you make, they take all of that shit back. Even that's why they don't like you booking your own studio time. They don't like you rocking your own shit. They don't like none of that shit. We're gonna pick out this outfit for you. We're gonna pick these songs for you. You gotta go to this studio and meet with this producer and talk to this engineer and speak to this artist, and they're gonna make you write this song. And you gotta look through all of that before you sign a fucking any type of deal in the music industry. And then Matt would be a terrible fucking manager because he outright told them, like, yeah, I fucking played you, but that's a lesson you gotta learn. They would never do that shit in the music industry. Because then they can sue you right back and be like, he admitted it.
Yeah, he told us live on television. He played us.
Yeah. So it's like, none of y'all would work in the music industry. Terrible. Just terrible. Vince McMahon would never.
Yeah. So I guess at the end of the day, he is a money grubbing carny.
Stop using carny in wrestling. Don't say that shit. Shit sounds bad, bro. It makes us look terrible, bro.
It's the nature, the classical nature of the business. But now we got
I ain't here to watch no fucking carnival.
clown
This
shit.
is professional wrestling. This is entertainment and a sport.
Graps.
They call it sports entertainment.
Yeah.
It's wrestling, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But
I grew up wrestling. You know, I grew up watching wrestling. That's not real wrestling.
we got the Inner Circle. They come down to the ring. They're here to give their New Year's resolutions.
Oh man, go ahead.
Hager goes first to give his championships.
Yeah!
That's all he wants. Championships. Give me some gold in 2021. So, you know, an admirable goal. MJF, his resolution is he wants to strengthen the bond between this family, this band of brothers. And fat people gotta go.
That's a damn lie. Yo, fuck you.
I knew you'd feel a way about that.
Outright, fam. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You don't know my life. You don't know my struggle, bitch.
Yeah.
You don't know what I do.
Max.
I'll slap you, son. I'll slap you.
Ortiz, his resolution is he wants to improve his grandma's recipe. Oh, did you go? Did you die? Some bitch.
You
I
win.
think. All right. Okay, so yeah, Ortiz, he wants to. Are we good?
Yeah.
Ortiz wants to
You're
improve.
hella late.
Yeah, damn it. Some bitch.
Second. And go.
All right. Yeah, Ortiz wants to improve his grandmother's recipe. He wants to learn how to make it better.
Sofrito.
Yes. MJF, he's like, I definitely know what that means.
Lies. Fucking the way Jericho says sofrito kills me.
Right?
Sofrito.
Sofrito.
I'm like, no. He said it so wrong. He didn't even say sofrito. He said sofrito.
Sofrito.
Oh, man.
Like Jericho don't know Spanish.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you know this, man.
Like you're not Corazon de Leon.
Come on, fam. You know how to say this shit, man. He actually knows what this is. That's what gets me tight. It's like, you know what this is. Stop acting, bro. Come on. Sofrito. God damn, son. Why do you sound...
So, Jericho, we move on to him. And he steps in. He says, my resolution is, piggybacking off what Hager said about championships. I want to win the tag team championships with MJF here. But Santana has an objection to that. Now, yo, hold up, Chris. You brought us to the Inner Circle to be the tag team. Did you not? So then Sammy steps in like, I see what's going on here. Seems to me like you're a little tag team slut, Chris. And everybody's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And the crowd starts chanting tag team slut.
Mm-hmm. Even though the volume was way too high on them.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But I guess, we got people, we got to mic them. But at least, they were real people.
Yeah, unlike WWE where it's just 2K noise.
Yeah. But... yeah, so Sammy's like, you've teamed with Hager, you're teaming with MJF now. We were Les Sex Gods. Are you going to team with Snoop next? Jericho goes, maybe.
He's a tag team slut.
Tag team. It's true. Chris Jericho is a tag. Even if you go back to his WWE career, think of all the fucking people Jericho teamed with.
Yep.
Edge, Big Show, Edge and Christian. Chris Jericho teamed with. Lance Storm. Who, that goes back to the beginning of his career. Fucking all these guys. He is a tag team slut.
Hager himself.
Sammy got him pegged. Yeah.
He literally... Yeah.
Fucking...
He did...
Jericho literally brought
back when he was
Hager
Swagger,
to AEW to team with him. Yeah.
Yep. It's hilarious. Yo, the best line of the night was said by, continue with the thing, because Sammy Guevara had a few things to say.
Yeah. So they all get into this whole situation about the tag teams, and then Jericho's like, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. How about we settle this next week with a 3-way to find out who is the true tag team of the Inner Circle? To be, Jericho and MJF. And we'll face off against Santana and Ortiz. And then Sammy steps up and it'll be Sammy and Hager. Yes, Sammy Hager. And then Jericho's like, Sammy Hager. And then Sammy's like, yeah, Sammy and Hager. And then Jericho's like, Sammy Hager. That you think you're funny, right? And
they might as well call themselves the Red Rockets.
Right?
I mean, the Red Rockers, my bad.
Right? And Sammy's like, why is that funny? And Jericho's like, never mind.
Van Halen? Nah.
The joke, of course, being that Sammy is too young to know who Sammy Hager is.
Yeah. Well, he's our age about, so it's like, yeah, we know who that is.
Jake Hager knows who Sammy Hager is.
Yeah, he does. Yes, he does. So it's like, come on, man. We know. Red Rockers over here. Anyways,
Now this was a fun segment. I had fun with this.
Santana got me though.
Yo, at the end, so they come in together at the end to put up their middle fingers, and then Santana's like, "Yo, why is your hand darker than your face?" MJF's like, just put up your middle finger, all right? You're ruining it. That was great.
Oh man, yeah, that shit was the best bar. Cause we've been thinking it forever. Like he just said what we were thinking. That's it. Bro, why is it every time we see you, your body orange as fuck all the way down to the Donald Trumpiest of Donald Trumps.
Right.
But your face is mad pale, bro. It looked like he put on the self-tanner with like on himself with his hands. So his hands are like super bright orange. And then his face is like pale as fuck. Look, he got Corazon de Leon face with Y2J body. It's not.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on here, man? The white meatest of white meat baby faces.
This was fun. The Inner Circle. Remember, like before MJF joined, and their segments were going like 10 minutes, and they were all long and shit.
Yeah,
this was like 5 minutes,
and it was great.
Yeah, and it accomplished everything. Like ever since MJF, like I feel like ever since MJF officially joined, all their segments have gotten like tighter and way more crisp. Like they figured it out. They figured out their formula. Like we can do everything we need in like 5 minutes and get out. By
the way, Wardlow's face the entire time.
Yeah.
He was just like, every time Jager would say anything, anytime Jake Hager would say anything, he would literally look at him just like, like, bro, I beat your ass last week. So every time Hager would say anything, he's just like, oh man, that shit was great. He was laughing the whole time.
Yeah.
He still looked like something off of Metalocalypse though. just man, you. Anyways, let's keep it going.
We got Marvez with the Dark Order, who I feel like this is it. This was the Dark Order's babyface now.
Yep.
Like Evil Uno's is there like, you know, after everything, after paying tribute to Mr. Brody Lee, we decided we got to be better people. And we're going to start by teaming with Hangman Adam Page next week. And Silver comes in and he's like, hey, Hangman, what we also want to know is, are you going to join next week? Are you going to finally give us an answer? Are you in? Is it happening? So Hangman, he comes in and he's like, you know what? All right, I'll give you guys an answer next week after the match. We're going to see. And that match, it turns out, is -1's birthday match.
Yay!
So yeah, we'll see the homie -1, and then he can't say no, right? It's -1's birthday.
Yeah, he has to.
Yeah,
he has to.
He's gonna join. Hangman is joining the Dark Order.
Word to my black and purple lava lamp.
Join the Dark Order.
This motherfucker just happened to be Dark Order colors and shit.
He was always ready to rep the gang. But
I'm still gonna call Evil Uno Evil Dark Uno.
Evil Dark Uno. Even as a babyface, he's still Evil Dark Uno.
You're still Evil Dark. God damn it, pal.
Evil Uno. We move on. We move on to an awesome video package, which highlights this 9-month feud between Darby Allin and Team Taz. to think this whole thing started because Taz was like, hey, Darby, you pinned yourself, bro. Let me help you out. And Darby was like, nah, go fuck yourself.
Oh, terrible.
And ever since then, Taz was like, you know what, Darby? All right, I'm going to fucking kill you then. And it's been beef. That's how we started, and that's why we're here now.
Yep.
And it was great. You love to see the history and those reminders that every time Darby Allin and Brian Cage get in the ring together, Darby Allin dies. So a precursor of what is to come tonight. Good stuff.
I wanna see, right? I want to see a triple threat match. I want Brian Cage versus Will Hobbs versus Moose.
Moose.
I feel like that sounds like a good ass match.
if Moose make his way over here,
He might. I mean, they already. Well, we'll talk about that in a second. What they did, what they just did.
yes. So yeah, let's get to that then.
Go ahead.
So we have the Elite.
The elite. The
Elite.
Super
Taking
Kick
on
Party.
the Varsity Blondes and Danny Limelight.
Woo!
Shout out to Danny Limelight. Getting in the ring with fucking Kenny Omega. The AEW World Champion. Hall of Famer Kenny Omega.
But which version of the elite will we get?
Yes. See, I felt like this was happening the entire time. From jump. When they announced it last week, I was like, it's going to be who it's going to be. So I wasn't surprised at all when this happened.
See, I was, though. I was like, oh, they played us.
Yeah, that was what the situation is. So Justin Roberts, he brings out Kenny, he's gonna announce his partners, but then Don Callis snatches the mic. He's like, get out of here, Justin. We can't have this introduction be done by an amateur. This is a legendary, historic moment. So let me introduce to you Kenny Omega, his best friends, his partners, the tag team champions of the world, the Good Brothers. And Gallows and Anderson come out. He hypes you up to make you think it's going to be the Bucks, but then out comes Gallows and Anderson, who...
I don't complain.
Yeah, they are Kenny Omega's friends. They were in the Elite. They are the tag team champions of the world, just not the AEW tag team champions of the world. So yeah, this is the Elite in name only, or as Excalibur keeps saying throughout this match, the so-called Elite. You know what I did like? I liked that the Good Brothers had no music.
Yep.
And I like that they
company.
came through the crowd.
Yep.
Y'all don't work
company.
Yeah. y'all are invaders.
My weird thing is like, okay, so Tony Khan, they like, so after they do this, they show in the back Tony Khan with the Bucks.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Yeah, because the Bucks looked as surprised as anybody else would. Like, they were not in on this. So, I guess that's a developing story situation that we'll have to figure out.
But my question is, why are they with the con man?
Yeah, I guess they were there with them because they were going to go out next because it's like, oh yeah, we're wrestling with Kenny. And then this happens. So, I guess that will be explained how they pulled this off, how they pulled this over on Tony Khan and the Young Bucks. Because, yeah, how can you rebook a match with the EVPs and the guy that owns the company is also, like, right there? So I guess they'll explain all that.
Let's see.
Yeah. So, nonetheless, yeah. So you got the Elite, Kenny, Gallows, and Anderson versus Varsity Blondes and Danny Limelight. And Danny Limelight, they gave him
totally,
some shine.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. This totally kind of blocked on our praise of Danny Limelight.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to tell you a little story time. About a year ago, I was at this, wonderful wrestling show put on by Imperial World Wrestling, I believe it was.
Yes.
IWW. Yes. And I was walking around waiting for these two bozos. I forgot what happened. I just remember that you and Hazel had to go meet up somewhere or do something.
Oh, yeah, I think I had to go meet up with them. So, yeah.
Yeah. Whatever happened, I go inside. And I'm looking around for a place to, figure myself out and sit and go somewhere. And it's like 95 degrees that day. And we're all piling into this small little church hall. And it's hot as hell. And then, you get to this nice auditorium area where it's, it looks really nice. It looks really dope. But the amount of people in there and the amount of lights and all the stuff and, it was just so hot in there. So hot. And I'm walking and I'm sweating. I'm over here looking for a fucking chair. And I look into the tunnel. And as I look into the tunnel, I see Danny Limelight. Danny Limelight looks at me and he gives me a pound. And it's weird. It's like, it felt like two familiar faces, but we didn't know where the fuck we know each other from. That's what it felt like. And it was like, hey. And we shook hands and it was like, you good? I'm like, I'm great. He's like, you look hot. I'm like, I'm sweating my ass off, man. It's hot in here. he's like, find yourself a seat, bro. You're good. I'm like, I'll find one in a second. Just let me breathe. So, eventually I find a seat and, we started calling him Spider-Man, right? So I send him a nice little, little gimmick. And I'm like, hey, man, I seen you on on Dynamite. And I'm, fucking awesome shit. Just congratulating the dude. And I was like, man, it's crazy how a year ago, we were just fucking burning in this fucking poor place, because unfortunately it just happened to be. It was just because I know they planned a lot better shit than this, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the heating arrangement, because they, but shit wasn't going right for some weird reason when it comes to that part. Anyways, all that shit, redacted. Danny Limelight was a very cool guy, a very nice guy. He gave a fuck that my fat ass was hot as hell, and I was sweating my ass off. And when we were actually watching him wrestle, you know what I'm saying, he was really good. We call him Puerto Rican Spider-Man. For obvious reasons. He has a big old spider tattoo on his chest. And I told him about that, and I congratulated him and whatever. One night he goes, yeah, radioactive Papi. I started cracking up. And then Fred Rosser liked the thing, and I'm like, oh, here comes Suntan Superman, a.k.a. Suntan Cena.
Yes.
Over here, Cena with a dark tan.
But yeah,
that was great. Good shit, man. I like that little combo of, they should do a team or something.
Yeah, shit.
That sounds good. Fred Rosser and Danny Limelight, that sounds like a good team.
Yeah, if they can.
Why don't they?
You make their way around the scene to each other, make it happen. But yeah, another case of support your local indies.
Yeah,
like you said, just over a year ago, back when the world was a little more normal, we saw Danny Limelight wrestle at a little high school church gym in the Bronx, and look at him now in the ring with the AEW World Champion.
The elite motherfucker.
With the elite.
With the Bullet Club, son. Like, a year ago, you was just chilling.
Yeah.
A year later, you fucking wrestling the Bullet Club, man. Fuck. Although due to international copyright laws.
Due to international copyright laws, it's not the Bullet Club.
It's not the Bullet Club. But still, we should run like it is the Bullet Club.
Though it isn't. So,
man.
Yeah,
Bullet Club is fine.
Bullet Club is fine. After Danny Limelight has this hot start, they cut him off, they work him over. Kenny turns him inside out with his Kotaro Crusher. Fucking, they hit this triple splash, do the elite, and JR's like, that was bowling shoe ugly, but it was damn effective.
He said bowling shoe ugly. Shit.
Yeah, because Excalibur was like, it sure wasn't pretty, but it was effective. And JR was like, just call it what it was. It was bowling shoe ugly.
That's a bar right there.
Yeah.
I gotta use that one from now on. Bitch, you bowling shoe ugly. Oh, man. Go ahead.
So Danny Limelight is able to fight back and make the hot tag to Brian Pillman Jr. And the Varsity Blondes run wild before they get cut off, and poor Griff Garrison gets killed. Danny Limelight gets one more burst of offense, but it gets stuffed, and he gets put down with the Magic Killer, and the so-called elite get the victory in this match. And post-match, out comes Mox. John Moxley wants his revenge.
Oh, hell yeah.
But, he's outnumbered 3-on-1. But, Mox. No regard.
You gonna make me look like a fool, bro? You gonna make me look like a fool? I'm throwing hands.
I don't care who you got with you.
You in my house.
Throwing hands.
With strangers. You in my house with strangers, man. You know how many of my boys is about to pull up? His boys pull up, though.
Yeah. Mox hits the ring, and then they beat him down, but then the Lucha Bros run out. They make the save. So in all this violence and mayhem. The Young Bucks come out and they get in between Mox and Kenny, and whose side are they on?
Yeah, they just played you. Remember that.
Yeah.
Bullet Club is fine though.
Yeah. So the Lucha Bros, they're having none of it. They super kick the Young Bucks, like fuck y'all, and it's a big breakdown and brawl. And Omega and Callis, they escape up the ramp, they get away, and that's where we leave this. This whole thing felt like some peak NWO shit.
Yep.
It felt like Tony Khan. In a lot of ways, this angle feels a lot like Tony Khan dipping into the classic NWO playbook. A lot of little tricks of the trade. And I like it so far. It's fun.
Yeah, it reminds me of like 96.
Yeah.
Not or 97 NWO. Not 98, 99 NWO, which was started to get fucking.
Yeah, no, it's not like overdone and bubbly. Even though, like, if you think about it, in stages of Bullet Club, it is like 98 NWO because it's been done so much, but like, it doesn't feel, like, God damn it, Bullet Club again, just because this is the first time we've really had it like this.
Yeah.
In America.
And it's a weird incarnation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like bits and pieces of the club.
Yeah.
And they were playing with this. They were playing with this in NXT as well, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah, and like the way it's crossing company lines is a thing that's unique to this. It's all again, like it's like Tony Khan is looking at that old playbook. He's done his homework and he's putting little modern twists on it. So it's interesting.
If only Triple H would be like, Papa, I'm gonna do something fun. And Papa's like, I don't know where this is going, Hunter. I don't like it. Don't worry about it, Papa.
It's gonna be fine.
If they did a work,
it'd be something, but
that'd be some shit.
You know how they feel in New York. I hate that they're called New York.
Facts, bro. They not us. Them niggas is Florida.
At this point, yeah.
A Florida man.
Yeah.
Biggie. Yo, how long has Biggie been a Florida man?
Mad long. I mean, Shinigami feels like forever ago.
Man. God damn.
But up next is The Waiting Room, making its Dynamite debut. If you watch AEW Dark, you know this segment well. You've seen it a few times at this point. It's Britt Baker's talk show, her Piper's Pit. And
that's what I was going to say. That's her little Piper's Pit.
Yeah.
But to me, it's a little more than that.
Yeah.
To me, it's like NWA Power style.
Yeah.
Like, that's the feel that they give off. Where it's like a bit of a staged show. And, it's like they're on a TV stage. And it's like Don Francisco.
Yeah. In
a little studio audience type situation.
Yeah, they got a studio audience. And she's got a fake Ricky Lake theme. It's all,
my God.
fun, goofy stuff.
Nah, Ricky Lake's theme was low-key fucking... No. You know whose theme song was great? Jenny Jones.
Oh, yeah, Jenny Jones.
Remember Jenny Jones?
I remember.
But Ricky Lake had a pretty R&B style.
Yeah, her shit was a little 90s bop.
Yeah, it was like, yo, what kind of like...
You know I'm gonna have it playing.
Hell yeah. You know they had a brother producing in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, and they would always have the crowd have dance with Ricky and shit.
Go Ricky. Go Ricky. I was like... cringy 90s shit.
But yeah.
Did we really do that? Did we really like yell go at every fucking thing?
Yes. If you got on the dance floor, you started moving, yeah.
Fucking Power Rangers Turbo, go.
God, everything Power Rangers was go.
Everything Power Rangers was go. Yeah. Fucking everything 90s was go.
Yeah, just go.
Fucking every song, every like New Jack Swing style R&B song had go in the background. Fucking everything, commercials, go. Everything was go.
Just had to go. Get up and
Everything
go.
in the night, go. Where the fuck were we going in the 90s? Where the fuck?
Yeah.
Where the fuck was we going? Everything was fucking go. God damn it.
Did we ever figure it out? Shit.
I don't know where the fuck we was going.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So we got the waiting room here.
We was
Britt
going
Baker.
to fucking quarantine. That's what the fuck we were going.
Yeah, that's where we ended up.
Fucking Rona. That's where they were like, stop.
Yeah. We can't go no more. That's it. We've reached the limit.
Everything after that was stop. Stop being outside with your mask off. Stop being outside, period. Stop taking the train. Stop.
Just stop for a second.
Just
right?
stop. Hide. Run for cover. God damn.
So, the waiting room. Britt Baker's guest on this edition of The Waiting Room is the host of the upcoming Go Big show, Cody Rhodes. You know, she does a little talk show host, burying him. He's up there with these big star hosts, and Cody Rhodes, I don't know how he got that gig, but okay.
Yeah.
But
what? Not for nothing. How the fuck did he get that gig?
hey, probably fucking the people at Turner was like, we want some AEW synergy. We need a wrestler. Who can it be?
Who could it be?
Yeah.
And Cody, out of all people.
Yeah. Yeah, Cody makes sense. out of all the guys in the elite, you know.
Yeah.
Could have been Michael Nakazawa.
Fuck are we gonna do with that? What the fuck are they gonna ask Michael Nakazawa? Michael Nakazawa, how do you like this shit? Oh yes.
But yeah. Before Cody comes out and before he can like even say or do anything, Britt's like, oh wait, I actually have another surprise guest. It's Jade Cargill.
You didn't like
and
the
out
sparklers?
walks Jade Cargill looking, yo.
But you didn't like the sparklers?
The sparklers were cool.
I don't know. I popped for the sparklers.
I like the sparklers.
I feel like Taz. I'm over here talking about fucking sparklers.
Wait, yeah. So is Cody keeping the Snoop Dogg version of his song? Because he came out to it again.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope not.
I mean,
I got nothing against it. It's just, well, I do. It's very Sasha Banksy. I'm sorry. I heard her version of her theme song. Then you do this version of your theme song, and I'm like, it feels like somebody else, buddy.
For me, it's just like it's obvious that they like called it Snoop, like, hey yo, do a verse real quick for this, and then just had him drop a verse on that, and then like,
yeah, he was just like, all right, whatever.
All right, nephew.
I'm just gonna yes, y'all.
Yeah,
and do my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Which
I be rhyming and flowing and flowing and rhyming and rhyming and flowing and flowing. That's his game. Why is Jade so thick?
She jacked. She looking real jacked.
She make old Megalotron look mad weak.
Fucking, we need Jade Cargill versus Pac. This is
versus Pac. She'll kill Pac.
Yeah.
we need Jade versus Wardlow at this fucking point.
About
Brian
the same
fucking
size.
Cage shit.
Yeah, she belong in that division, in the Haas division.
Fucking Nyla and her would have a fucking beast of a fucking match.
Yeah, why
well,
are you
we haven't seen her wrestle, so we don't know, but still.
Yeah, we don't know, but like shit, just from the looks of you, why are you so concerned with Brandy?
Yo, what's the name of that girl that I really like? Shit.
Ooh.
The one that looks super cool.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. But I know who you're talking about.
Yes,
the one that be in the crowd and shit. Yeah.
The one that I always watch in dark. I love her to death. She's she's jacked.
Yeah.
She's also very jacked.
That's who we got to get up in there. So
you get all the jacked people.
Yeah.
And let Vince McMahon have the spooge fest. Hey Vince, let me show you this other company.
You can't sign these people.
Wow. What a woman.
This is incredible, pal. We've got to get all these people on my show right now, right this instant.
Fucking JBL. Nah, let me stop.
And on that note, Jade says no one cares that Brandy is pregnant. She says, I'm tired of waiting for my competition. She says, if Brandy ever does come back, Cody, I promise I'm going to beat that ass. And then she mushes Cody in his face. And his problems and his beef. And then of all people to run in for the save.
Fuck.
Yo, I love Red Velvet, all right? Listen, I respect Red Velvet.
But all 5 pounds.
I admire Red Velvet.
All 5 pounds of Red Velvet was not going to fight old Megatron over here. Ain't no fucking way. Oh, man. My thing is, where the fuck did Thunder Rosa come from?
Yeah. So that whole thing happens so Jade and Red Velvet get into it. They break it up. And then in all that, Thunder Rosa just pops up on the Tron, cutting a promo on Britt Baker. And, talking about how, I've talked to Tony Khan, and it looks like it's official. Eventually, you were going to have to wrestle me, and now it's going to happen. At Beach Break, Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker. And then we go back to Britt, and she's like, I'm not doing that. You said I wasn't going to have to do that, Tony. I'm not doing it. The show's over, everybody. What a great episode. Have fun. Good night. I'm not doing that. Goodbye, everybody. Britt Baker is tremendous. They got to do Red Velvet and Jade at some point. So whenever they do that, we're going to see how that look. So
hilarious. It's going to look like Rey Mysterio versus Big Show.
Speaking of crazy size disparities.
Yeah.
Jurassic Express versus FTR. But it's not Luchasaurus in there this week. He is on the outside, and his spot is Marco Stunt.
Man, fuck all of that. On live television, ladies and gentlemen, it was the most beautiful thing I ever seen.
Yes.
They cut to the next segment. They cut to this match, and the first thing you hear is, yes, on TV. That felt so good. That felt too good.
Like we said last week, Tony Khan bought the rights to Baltimore's Tarzan Boy. So that's Jungle Boy's music now.
Oh my God, yes.
It's so perfect.
Wow.
It's so perfect.
Just, it felt beautiful. It looked beautiful. And then, they had a beautiful match. Beautiful.
Yeah. If you hate Marco Stunt, I'm sorry, whatever. I hope.
If you hate Marco Stunt,
I hope you find happiness.
Peace to you, bro. Peace be with you.
Peace be with you.
And enjoy your life. That's great. I love Marco Stunt. It feels so good to cheer for him. To you just want him to win, man. You just want him to win. He's such a good underdog, man. Yeah.
The way fucking guys ragdoll him around, FTR and Marco Stunt is a perfect mix. Because the way they ragdoll and beat the fuck out of him with zero regard for his well-being. Fuck this dude. And then it makes it even better when Marco gives it back. When he comes back and he slaps the shit out of Cash. When he comes back and it's a great meshing of styles. It's perfect.
To me, it's just everything that he does tells the story that he's scrappy dude and you want him to win. Oh my God, I just realized it. Fucking, how did I not see this, bro?
What?
The Jurassic Express is Shaggy, Scooby, and fucking Scrappy Doo.
Goddamn.
Except that the race, the how would you say this? The species thing is flipped.
Yeah.
In this case, the two dogs, which would be Scrappy and Scooby, are humans.
Yeah.
And instead of having the human Shaggy, you have Luchasaurus, which is, as we know, a dinosaur.
Yes. He is a genuine dinosaur.
You want to see his birth certificate? It's true.
Joey. So, yeah, that's how that works. But yeah, this match was a hell of a lot of fun. Jungle Boy goes wild on the hot tag, but eventually Tully, he gets involved, pulls Marco Stunt out and throws him into the post. And that allows FTR to take out Jungle Boy and hit what they are now calling the Big Rig on Marco Stunt for the win. Of course, in honor of Mr. Brody Lee, who was once called Big Rig Brody Lee back in his indie days.
You know what hurts? I was watching a Jim Cornette podcast, an older one, and he fucking shitted on Brody Lee. And it hurt my heart. It hurt my heart to hear it now. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, even before, you know what I'm saying, we loved him. And it was not because, whatever. It was because of the fact that he was actually good. You know what I'm saying? We saw potential in him. We saw that he was great. We saw all this, that, you know what I'm saying? And he just, fucking Cornette just tried to murder him. He was like, oh, he thinks he's Brody. He thinks he's, what do you call it? Bruiser Brody. That's why he took the name Brody Lee. Like, he dismissed him so horribly. I was like, what are you trying to shit on him for? Like, he was actually really, really good. To be honest, I thought he was... Some people gonna fucking butcher me for this. I thought he was better than Brody Lee. Brody Lee was a stiff fuck. He did a lot of fucked up shit in the industry. And, as fucked up as, you know what I'm saying, Bruiser Brody, right? Did I say Bruiser Brody?
Yeah, Bruiser Brody. Well, you were saying... But, yeah, Bruiser Brody.
Yeah, Bruiser Brody was a fucked up individual here and there.
I mean,
Brody Lee was a lot different from that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to shit on Bruiser Brody either. Like, shit happened and he was taking care of himself in the business, but he was still pretty fucked up in certain ways.
Yeah. It's stories about Bruiser Brody that you ain't gonna hear about Brody Lee.
Like, Brody Lee was a different ass dude. And it's like, if you would have known Brody Lee, the way everybody else in the industry knew Brody Lee, then I think you'd shut the fuck up quick. And you'd realize how smart this man actually is. Or was. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it frustrates me sometimes when I listen to Jim Cornette. Because I don't hate him. I think some of the shit he says is right. But he's just so fucking ignorant about a lot of shit that it's just like, motherfucker.
I take that as a badge of honor. Jim Cornette buried Brody Lee. Well, and shit, he was always destined for greatness. Everybody Jim Cornette buries goes on to be fucking great because he's out of touch. So it's good. It's a good thing. He's great for territory shit. Yeah, Jurassic Express and FTR was a very good tag team match. And, it takes 2 to tango, or 4 in this case. And all 4 tangoed very well. So we move on from there. NWA Women's Championship on the line. Ty Conti versus Serena Deeb. And not to be outdone by the Inner Circle last week, Dark Order shows up. The entire Dark Order shows up to escort Ty Conti to the ring.
Damn right.
Gang shit. We out here. We are the original NPCs. We got new NPC outfits too. So if you're gonna buy some DLC, make sure you cop the Dark Order NPC DLC. Yeah.
Anna Jay is awesome, by the way.
She's great.
Yeah. To see, her personality showed through this entire match as a manager type thing. I like that. And then fucking Ty. But we knew about this because we watched her on NXT. We were like, she's fucking Arturo Huas female version.
Yeah.
A little beast, bro. Only thing is, again, she got to slow down a little bit. Slow it down.
Yeah.
There's no judo. Slow it down.
But this is why it was great that she was in there with Serena Deeb. Because, again, you got that veteran presence in there to guide someone with all that raw ability within Ty Conti and guide her through the end of the match. And it was perfect. I thought this was a really good match.
Oh, yes,
Like,
yes.
all her throws and grapples look fucking great.
Yeah, they look mean.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Sometimes I feel like she look a little too mean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She look like she's not working it. She looks like she's... But that's good and bad, I guess. Because I'm not in the ring with her. I don't know what's going on. But
Yeah, I guess it all depends on if, are you hurting that person or does it just look like it?
Yeah.
Serena D put on a top rope gory special. Gangsta shit. But then Tay comes back, hits a big pump kick. Her kicks are great.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
She goes for the Thai KO, which is also a gory special move.
She's fucking Lady Legacy, low-key.
Yeah?
Anything that has to do with her legs, she's fucking throwing them at you.
Yeah?
I mean, and for good reason, too. She's fucking brolic-ass legs.
Yeah, they're good weapons.
Yep.
But Serena's able to roll through the Thai KO, and she hits the detox. That gets the win, and yet another solid-ass title defense from Serena Deeb. How did the NWA Women's Championship become the workhorse belt of the AEW Women's Division?
I don't know how, but I kind of want everybody to have a second Women's Championship now.
Like, not this shit.
Except for WWE, main roster WWE. Fuck no. You can't, no more titles. Go away.
Yeah, they probably don't need any more titles.
The women's division in WWE does. Not WWE, NXT does. They need a fucking secondary title. They have way too many good women at this point. It's like...
Yeah, they're stacked.
Y'all niggas is hoarding them.
Yeah,
like,
shit.
just, no. Vince is like, can I get one, please? Just one. No. Vince is like, just one. They're
This
great.
is like
just
the one thing we do way better than AEW. You can't have any. No.
No, Papa. You ain't getting none of this shit right here.
This is our best shit. You can't.
Fuck, go home.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna tell Stephanie. She's gonna put you in a home.
Oh, goddamn, pal. Why didn't you just say so? It's not that deep.
Give me my title belts and my toys. Oh, God damn it. Leave Triple H alone with his toys.
Yeah, let him work with his toys. Let him play with them how he wants to play with them. He does good work.
He plays the game very well. I'm sorry.
So like we said earlier, next week is -1's birthday.
Yes.
And he's getting another match in his honor. This time, the Dark Order with Hangman Adam Page versus the Chaos Project in TH2. My boy Luther about to get buried again by -1.
Damn. Damn, son. Shit.
He about
Yo,
to give
let
him
Luther
bars.
get one over, man.
-1 about to give him these bars.
Damn, son.
This man said, I know what I know because I have a brain and not a stupid red ball on my head.
He's lit, bro. He's so lit, bro. Oh, man.
With that, it is time for the main event.
It's time for the main event.
TNT Championship on the line. Brian Cage takes on Darby Allin. Of course, Taz
right
is on commentary. This match
slaps.
Yo, Darby, we say it all the damn time, but it bears repeating because he really liked that. Yo, Darby trying to kill himself.
See, and it works because it's Brian Cage. If you fighting Brian Cage, you gotta try to kill yourself in this fucking match. Because if you don't stop him, he's gonna kill you.
Yeah. So
that's how that works.
Regardless, you might die in here, so might as well take him with you if you can.
Mm-hmm.
And like sure as shit, immediately fucking Darby hits a toe suicida, same one that fucking Ray Phoenix hit last week, where he turns and just barrels into the barricade with him. Like it's looked crazy. And he goes for a second one, but then Cage catches him, suplexes him on the floor. Then they're in the ring. Cage throws Darby all the way from inside the ring to the outside through the ring announcer's table. Punishment. Darby's bleeding now. He's donned the crimson mask. Like, low key, thinking of TNT championship matches, in the early going, this reminds me of the Brody Lee squash with Cody. Yeah. Where Brody just fucking murked him from the word go. That's how this match started after the tope. Like, Cage just started murking Darby. But the only difference is Cody eventually just went down. But Darby, Darby ain't going down.
Yeah. Ain't no quit in that boy's heart, man. He fought.
He's kicking out at midway through shit and flipping Cage off.
He's throwing himself off of everything possible to stop him. It's insane, bro. Yo, there's this angle, right? Where Brian Cage takes out the damn steel steps.
Yep.
Right? And then he aligns it right next to the ring. And you think he's going to murder Darby. But then I think he hits him and he falls right on it.
Yeah. Darby comes back. He knocks Cage onto the steps. And then Darby immediately goes up top and hits the coffin drop onto Cage, onto the steps.
And now you look at the steps and there's a dent. The shape of Brian Cage now in the damn steel steps. And I'm just like, God damn. Like, who would have thought light-ass Darby just would make this massive man go through this shit? That's insane, bro.
So after this, they get back in the ring. Fuck. Darby takes off his belt and goes around Cage and wraps his legs up in this belt, which, title match or no, that's definitely illegal. That's a fucking disqualification. You can't do that.
That's not legal.
That's not legal at all. Like, I saw people complaining, and I was like, all right, they got a point. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
That's bullshit. But he did it. So Code Red from Darby gets 2, but he's fired up. He's going strong now. Hook gets on the apron, and that allows Ricky Starks to come in and run interference. But then the lights go out.
Yep, that's a bad idea.
The lights come on, and it's Sting.
I'm sorry. Whatever theme song you give him. But in my head, when that motherfucker pop up, I hear, na, 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 na.
They got to buy it if they can. Tony Khan, y'all here buying songs? Let's see what you can do.
There's only 2 songs I hear when I hear Sting. There's that one, and then there's I ain't
gonna ask you to buy that one.
Yeah, because Metallica ain't gonna let that shit go for less than fucking a few million.
I understand you gotta run the company. You gotta be profitable. So I ain't gonna ask you to buy that one.
Yeah, nah. Metallica will run you into your grave.
Yeah.
Fucking ass Napster.
Yeah. Fucking, I don't know how WWE be managing to. They probably pay up pretty to get those for those Undertaker matches.
Yeah.
But
see, that's new Metallica. They won't charge you that much for new Metallica. They want their new shit out there.
Yeah.
It's the old shit that they're like,
the Metallica that people actually want to hear.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you want Unforgiven? Go fuck yourself. Give me a cool million and we say, damn, son, why? Let it, I don't know, man. As a musician, like, I want my shit to be played as many times as possible. I want it to be out there as much as possible. I want my music to influence forever. I'm not going to charge you crazy amounts to use my damn music because I want you to use it all the fucking time. I want my music to be out there forever. I want that shit to have a legacy that'll fucking go on till the end of time.
Yeah. But
just saying.
Yeah, that's the way this industry goes. So yeah, Sting takes out Ricky Starks and Darby and Cage fight up top. Darby hits a crucifix driver and gets the 1, 2, and 3. And this finish was the perfect finish because remember how I talked about earlier in the show, this feud started with Darby pinning himself. Taz is like, hey, bro, you pinned yourself. Let me show you how to not do that. Darby's like, I know how to not do that. And here we are. Darby faces Taz's guy and shows him, yeah, I know how to do that.
It's come full circle.
Yes, full circle.
Now, here's my beef with this whole situation. Great match. Get mad at me for this. How long are they going to let this continue to happen?
What?
In my hood, if this one motherfucker always fucking up our shit every time we doing something, we clapping that one motherfucker. It's one motherfucker. I don't care if this nigga's legendary Debo. If there's 5 of us and one of yous,
yeah,
you gonna get your ass whooped. So why is it this man comes out and ruins their shit every week and now costs one of their members a title and they have not murked this man?
Well, now that he's cost one of their members a title, maybe now it's time for them to murk this man.
Shit, it was time 3 weeks ago.
That is also true. But maybe now it's real for real.
Beef number 2. Why did every match have shenanigans? At the end or during the match, shenanigans. Tell me one match tonight that didn't have shenanigans.
The women's match.
Still had motherfuckers out there.
It was just Anna Jay. She ain't do nothing.
For now. But still. The one match that you had that was clean still had a motherfucker in the corner. Like, I'm sorry.
Every
but
finish was clean, at least.
Man, if you can say that, I mean, there was still bullshit going on. Yeah. Sting, Ricky, every damn near other person that jumped in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why is everybody jumping into the matches or jumping? Even the segments. We had jump-ins. Fucking Thunder Rosa just, yo, what up? I'm Thunder Rosa.
She did a whole run-in on a fucking talk show.
Why did everything have a run-in in it? I'm just saying. Or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fucking Lance Archer, the fuck do you want?
Yeah. Eddie Kingston.
God damn, what do you want? God damn it. Everyone. Shit. Every fucking, I'm trying to think, but you know, ganja. And
it was a running heavy show.
Yeah. It was just like, why is everybody out here? Like the one match that was also kind of clean. No, because Don Callis was still out there, and then afterwards, fucking John Moxley.
But that was afterward though. Like the match itself was clean.
Yeah. But still, fucking Don Callis is out there and then John Moxley.
But I guess like the match itself was because it was 2 whole other people than was supposed to be.
And the match was more in Pip than anything else, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It was a victim of the Pip.
Goddamn Pip. This happened on both shows. Both shows had fucking major matches in Pip.
Pip heavy fucking shows, man. Yeah. They need that fucking ad revenue right now. That's what's going on. They were like, all right. Last week we had too many. Let's kill the fucking ad on this because we have important shit. Then this week they're like, yo, we got to pay some bills, my nigga. I'm sorry.
And also shit. Ain't nobody watching because the president keeps fucking making the news.
President is on crack.
Yeah, our president's a crackhead gone wild. Yep. So he keeps dominating the news cycle. And nobody wants to watch anything else but the president be a crackhead.
We got to go to another Florida man show because now they're both in Florida.
Yep. So let us not spend too much time in Florida. Let's take this break and then be right back with it.
Damn right.
And now,
it's time.
It is time.
Whose time?
It's my time. My time. My time. It's time.
Not enough.
You know what trumpet is.
Which game partner? Stupid fools. Stupid rules.
Oh, your stupid rules.
Don't you understand your own confusion? I would not be confused if I understood my confusion.
That's why I'm confused. I don't understand.
It's time, Tevin.
For my show, NXT.
It's the other half of the show, the part of the show that you like.
Yeah.
I went full Lil Wayne on that shit. Weeder. You know they still make fucking videos for no BEP?
Yeah, they pop up on my subscription feed every now and again. I'm like, oh shit, these guys still going?
Yeah, they still making funny shit, yo. I caught one where it was just like a whole bunch of new rappers and fucking Birdman and Lil Wayne and what the fuck is going? That shit went too long. That shit went more than they even, you know what I'm saying? Oh man. Anyways, Tevin, it's time for this half of the war.
Yes, NXT from the Capitol Wrestling Center. We open with a recap of New Year's Evil because while you can smash for 2 nights, but you can only take 1 night of evil. Only 1 night of evil.
I'm not sure. I think you should ask Io Shirai about that. You gotta ask Io Shirai about that.
Io can take more than 1 night of evil, but NXT cannot.
Tevin, are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
No, you're not.
No. I said, are you ready?
I am ready.
Then, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching at home,
all of you.
And for one weird quiet guy who likes to draw shit for some weird reason. Let's get ready to banter.
NXT from the Capitol Wrestling Center. We open up with Shotzi Blackheart versus Candice LeRae. She's got Indy Hartwell in her corner. This is a grudge match, of course, based off the ongoing feud between Candice and Shotzi. They talk about Candice destroying Shotzi's tank and everything that went down last week. And here we are. She's angry. She's pissed off. And she gets Candice in an arm bar. She maintains wrist control throughout like the first 5 minutes of this match. Shotzi's got wrist control. No matter where Candice tries to go, no matter what she tries to do, Shotzi got wrist control. It was wrestling in its purest form.
Damn right. Like I was talking about wrestling earlier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's good to see those elements within professional wrestling because it just makes it feel just that more real.
Maintain wrist control.
Hold that shit.
So, with Indy Hartwell at ringside, of course, she's going to interfere, and she does. And that allows Candice to take over. Candice's entire fucking heat segment is during the pip. Like, Candice takes over, and she starts, working Shotzi over, puts on a headlock and shit. All the heat is during the pip, because as soon as they come back from commercial, Shotzi makes a comeback.
I told you, though, they trying to pay them bills, bro.
Pip.
That pip taking over, but that's because, you know what I'm saying? They got to pay some bills.
Yeah. So Candice, she puts on the Gargano escape. Shotzi, she escapes, though, and she puts on a stun gun. Candice goes up top. Shotzi puts her down, and she goes for her senton, but Indy runs in, and that allows Candice to hit an avalanche neck breaker, and that gets the win. The Way is on top, starting out this show.
Where were they going without ever knowing the way?
So I guess this match was mainly setting up, as Shotzi will talk about later, how Candice and Indy are going to be teaming up to be in the women's side of the Dusty Classic. So that's where that is.
What's good with the way and wearing like pastel colors?
They're fucking nerds, or at least Johnny and Candace are. So they're always wearing some shit based on like Star Wars or some comic shit.
Man, let me tell you what these motherfuckers. Why they look like a bunch of Stepford ass wives? You know what I'm saying? Like, out here with this fucking Johnny should rock a fucking polo shirt all the time with the collar up on some shit. Like that's how corny this shit. You remember that opening segment of Saints Row the Fourth? I think it was. Where they put you in this simulation where you're in this like 70s TV show type shit.
Oh, yeah.
Or not even like, you know, old school ass TV, because that shit was black and white. It was fucking 20s or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like old school ass 60s is about the right time. Like a Jimmy Neutron-esque fucking couple ass. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tevin.
Yeah.
I went off in a tangent there, but you know what I mean.
I got you. So, Prince fucking Devitt is here. The NXT champion, Finn Balor. Also,
you know what time it is, Tevin.
Yes.
We got to tell Captain fucking New Japan.
Get the fuck out of here. Peter Dune and Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch are also here. But Finn comes down to the ring. He gets the mic. Says, Kyle O'Reilly, he's good. He's great, in fact. But he's not on my level.
Oh!
He says,
NXT.
Just like TakeOver 31, I beat you. And the difference now is you're the one eating your meals through a straw.
Not really, but okay.
So, Finn says, I put that X on my chest because I know I'm a target. But whoever wants to step up next, remember that they stopped manufacturing the cloth that I'm cut from. So Pete Dunne comes out and he says, I've always known my entire
Not just
career.
Pete Dunne. Don't do us like that.
No, of course not. Pete Dunne and 1 and 2 are tag team champions.
Damn fucking right, nigga. The fucking Brit and Brawlers.
Gang, the squad is here.
Damn right. 1, 2.
So Pete Dunne, he's like, I knew it would always come down to this. Me and you, the top 2 men in European wrestling. And he says, the only reason you're holding that title right now, Finn, is because I haven't taken it yet. He says, you told me to get in line, but I'm not waiting anymore. So when they hit the ring, they try to jump him, but then out comes Kyle O'Reilly. He hits the ring for the save. What up, though?
And the whole time, I'm sorry, whenever I see Kyle O'Reilly, I just think.
He needs a belt so he can
Hurry up and give that man a belt already. I'm dying for it.
We gotta get back to it, to the rightful order of things.
And we need people. God damn, every time I see Adam Cole, it hurts my heart not to hear, baby!
Yes.
Fucking,
gotta make it happen.
instead, they give us fake-ass babies with the 5 people they got in the crowd and shit, and then 2K noise and shit.
So, after the gang hit the ring, and they jump in, O'Reilly comes out, and the Undisputed Era, Cole and Strong also come out, and they break it up and all stand tall to end the segment. And I like the segment. Finn was talking his shit.
Yep.
Something lovely.
It was gang versus squad. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
All that shit you like to see in professional wrestling. Mackenzie is in the back. Mackenzie's all over the show. She got like 20 interviews. But this is the first one. She's with Johnny Gargano, who channels The Rock. He's like, I'm in the ring tonight with that mute freak, Dexter Loomis.
Sick freak.
Yeah. Says he's gonna put him down after putting him in that match last week, which Mackenzie points out that he lost. And Johnny's like, well, I only lost that match because I was unprepared. Like, I had on skinny jeans, for God's sake. What am I supposed to do in skinny jeans? And then Austin Theory walks up. He's like, hey, I got a gift from the guy.
Uh-oh.
Johnny's like, what guy? He's like, the guy. He gave me a gift. It's for you. So he takes the envelope, and Johnny looks at it. He's like, from Dexter Loomis, that guy? And Austin Theory's like, yo, yeah, that guy. Yo, this dude is really Johnny Bravo now.
I love that he's Johnny Bravo now. He's so fucking hilarious. But it's hilarious because so they show him the picture and it's fucking Johnny Gargano crying his fucking face off.
Yes.
after getting his ass whooped last week. And then Johnny's like, this doesn't even look like me. Fucking Austin Theory is like, damn right it looks like you. It looks just like you. And then they're both, Johnny's pissed and then fucking Austin's cracking the fuck up until the tables are turned and he switches to the next picture and it's Austin after he got a shot in the ding ding with a rocket. And then he's like, that's not funny.
You better kick his ass tonight.
He just went from being like, ha ha, that's you, to, hey, that's not funny. No. He's officially Johnny Bravo. He's great.
Yeah, fucking.
God bless that motherfucker.
Fun segment. We got this mystery team, MSK, in the Dusty Classic.
MS-13?
Wade Barrett and Vic Joseph are like, who are these men, MSK? I have an idea.
Bro, I was expecting it was the whole MS-13 motherfucker. I was like, oh, damn. Who they hired, bro? This is scary.
That would have been a lot different than who
MSK? Oh, hell no, bro. I'm scared. Soft?
So let's start the Dusty Classic. First round, the Grizzled Young Veterans versus Ever Rise. Of course, GYV's finalists last year. They made it all the way to the end, only to lose to the Broserweights. Fucking Grizzled Young Vets even start yelling at maximum volume to match the fact that Ever Rise is always yelling at maximum volume. And both these teams are heels, but I guess Ever Rise are the ones playing the baby faces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I would have liked this match a lot, but I wasn't really invested with for some weird reason. Something doesn't. I mean, it's a double heel match technically because to me, Ever Rise is still a heel group.
Yeah, they've been heels like every time we've seen them over like the past
and even
6
though
months.
Even though they were playing like the fake baby faces in this match, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like their
it's
wrestling
like
style
point,
was still too heel to me, you know?
At this point, we're used to you being the young fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you come out here and try to wrestle like, baby faces, you've been the young fucks for like 6 months now. So
yeah. It just,
so I get that.
It was off. Yeah. But it was still, it was watchable. I mean, I didn't hate it. The Grizzled Young Vets are such a tag team where they can carry the match pretty much by themselves if they had to. And
I like the end where they're all doing fucking tag team moves. Yep. And it's just like, how often do you get 2 tag teams trying to out tag team each other?
Yep. And then, if you hate Gibson, take your shoes off. Yeah. Hey, I will always hate Zach Gibson. I guess it's just, as you should,
Yeah, as you should. But after all those tag team, double teams, and cutoffs, the Grizzled Young Vets get the win with Ticket to Mayhem. They move on to round 2 of the Dusty Classic. We move to the back and we get a recap of Raquel Gonzalez defeating Rhea Ripley in last week's Last Woman Standing match.
Absolute GOAT.
She says, she's looking ahead now. She's leaving Rhea Ripley in the past like 2020. And she's looking forward to Io Shirai and that NXT Women's Championship. She did pin her in the War Games match. So, after last week, they know there is a new baddest bitch in town.
Woo!
And her name is Raquel Gonzalez.
Raquel Gonzalez is gonna be a leader.
She's a star in the making.
She's gonna be big, man. I like her. She's really dope. There's a few people here tonight that I was like, I like this person. They gotta hurry up and do what they gotta do with this person. But with Raquel is one of those people where I'm like, ooh, I really like her. She's really, really good.
We got Mackenzie with Shotzi.
Yes, man.
Shotzi is disappointed about losing to Candice here tonight, but she's going to suck it up and look ahead to the Dusty Classic. And she knows that Candice and Indy are going to be in it. So she says, I need to be in it. And I need me a partner that's going to be ride or die, someone who I know I can rely on. And approaches Ember Moon, who's like, oh, you must be talking about me. And they powwow and they're gonna be partners for this tournament.
Would you say she mopped her? I feel like she mopped her, OD.
I mean, kinda.
She was like, yo, I need somebody who's gonna mop. And then she turns around and she's like, who, me? And I'm like, yo, she just mopped you, bro. I swear to God, she topped you off from beginning to end, bro. Like, if you would have been out here, you would have seen it. It was crazy.
You'd have known.
That shit was shameless.
Up next, Johnny Gargano versus Dexter Lumis.
Dexter Loomy.
Lumin. And of course, Johnny Gargano was talking shit.
He had to have
so he gotta pay.
He had to have
pay for that.
You can't.
Here we go.
Listen, Johnny. I saw what you were doing during your entrance. You were out here singing to your song. To me, I turned into Michael Jordan and took it personal.
That's where we are.
Wait. Oh, no. I can't fucking. You should have been talking shit.
Shouldn't have been talking shit. Johnny Gargano is in uber sell mode for this match. He's selling fucking everything.
Did you catch him singing this song, though?
Yes.
He was like, I'm like, this motherfucker. I'll be sure looking ass motherfucker.
Fucking Johnny Gargano.
Oh, man.
But yeah, lots of selling from Johnny in this match. Lumis, he goes for his senton. That senton is so clean, but he misses it.
Let me tell you something.
Commercial break.
It reminded me of that meme.
What meme?
What about that? We. What about that? We. It was that the entire time. I was just like looking at him. I played it over and over in my head as I watched him just fucking murder himself.
Clean over.
Yeah. It was a clean ass guy, but he hit air, son. It was nothing.
Hit the ground. But out of the break, Lumis makes his comeback. Johnny bumping all over the place. He comes back, though. It's a big side kick. And when he hits this side kick, Lumis just gets up and just off. So then Johnny super kicks him. Yeah. Johnny's like, oh, shit. Super kick.
Yeah, every time I do that shit, you got to play the damn song.
Always. So Austin Theory tries to interfere again, but Dexter Lumis grabs him up. But that allows Johnny to come through and roll him up, which gets Austin Theory suplexed.
Yes.
But it gets Dexter Lumis pinned, and Johnny Gargano gets the win. So the rookies of the way, the young ones of the way, paying dividends tonight, both getting Johnny and Candice wins. Yeah, clearly unhappy with being screwed over. Dexter Lumis, he grabs Austin Theory, puts him into silence, but Gargano rescues him, and they get a chair. But Kushida runs in for the save, and he traps Johnny's arm, and Austin Theory gets silenced, and Kushida is left alone, holding up that North American Championship over Johnny Gargano's head. And hell yeah, gimme Johnny Gargano versus Kushida in a 20-minute pro wrestling match.
Can I tell you something about this match?
Yes.
I mean, I've always liked Dexter Lumis. But this match made me realize I really like Dexter Lumis.
Yeah.
It was this thing where he I don't know. I think it was like a kip up into a leg drop or some shit. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like watching this man. Sometimes I'm just like, how does your brain come up with this shit? Like, how are you just laying down? Leg drop. Bah. Where did that? Wow.
He does cool shit.
This man is incredible. This man is something else. I don't know how he does it. He's Sam Shaw, ladies and gentlemen.
Sam Shaw.
Fuck. Dexter Lumis.
The man formerly known as Sam Shaw. Yeah.
Yes. I have to stop doing that. Thank God in AEW they keep their fucking names. Danny Limelight is still Danny Limelight. Shit.
Yes. It's easier though.
Yep.
So Mackenzie is with Pete Dunne in 1 and 2. And they remind them that despite what the Undisputed Era says, everyone right now is fighting for a shot at the tag team championships. So Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch, they run things around here. And Pete Dunne, he's tired of Kyle O'Reilly being in his way. So he suggests that we take him out once and for all right now. And they walk off.
1, 2.
1, 2. So we go to earlier with a sit down with Wade Barrett and Timothy Thatcher and Tommaso Ciampa. Thatcher is now medically cleared for the fight pit. Says he's good. And Ciampa's like, what was your injury, by the way? Thatcher's like, it doesn't matter. It's nothing that's going to change the outcome of the fight pit. And Wade Barrett asked the question that you asked. Yo, y'all just alike. Why y'all got beef? And Thatcher's like, well, I have no problem with you. You're the one that started shit with me. Which is true.
I've had moments like this in the hood with motherfuckers where I've tried my best to like be cool with a motherfucker and then they still want to fight with me all the time. And I'm just like, dog, I don't care, bro. I'm on Timothy's side with this shit. Fuck is you trying to fight this man for? He wrestled you already. He doesn't have any beef with you. Move the fuck on.
Well, Ciampa does explain his beef. Yeah. He says, Timothy Thatcher is a tough grappler, but as a teacher, he's garbage because he takes liberties with his students. I guess that's what Ciampa doesn't like. That you be fucking around with your students and shit.
How he decides to train his students is
that's his business, all right?
Fuck you, right?
Thatch Can is a privately owned.
When you get your own school, then you can bitch and complain about your motherfuckers. But you ain't got nothing on this man. Leave him be. Yeah. Cuban
so
B.
Yeah. Thatcher questions if Tommaso Ciampa still has it. And Ciampa's like, you got no idea what kind of a man I am. But I'm going to show you. In that fight pit. Says he's going to walk into enemy territory and beat Timothy Thatcher at his own game.
I'm going to whoop your ass.
Basically. So, next match in the first round of the Dusty Classic. MSK versus Jake Atlas and Isaiah Swerve Scott. And now we figure out who these MSK men are and... Like I expected.
Before we say, MSK was being how do you say this? They were their part was being played by Vacant in the picture.
Yes,
which had me rolling the entire time because I was like, damn, Vacant out here getting more fucking matches. This is great. After watching New Japan and the entire second half was all Vacant. Wow, fucking Vacant 2021 already.
Yeah, making waves in this era. Fucking COVID thinning these rosters out. Vacant getting more work.
Vacant out here getting this money, bro.
Yeah.
I know your little silhouette looking ass everywhere I see you, bro. Sometimes you look a little more like Randy Orton.
Yeah. You were Cesaro for a while.
Yeah, for a while. Oh my God, hot mess.
So these slots are filled in by the men now formerly known as the Rascals over in Impact, PWG, various.
Aren't they Lee and Carter
America.
Now?
Yeah, now they're Wes Lee and Nash Carter.
Tell me that shit don't make you laugh.
Wes Lee.
Not just that. Lee and Carter.
Lee and Carter.
Think.
I know. Which is hilarious because Leon Ruff, he wants the market on that. He wants the rush hour jokes for him and Kushida. Because they're in the Dusty Classic together.
Oh, Lord. But they already got him. They took him. They stole that shit. They're literally Lee and Carter.
Yeah.
God. So when they were announcing them as Lee and Carter, I was just like, did I hear that shit right? Because I'm over here just like, God damn it, Jackie Chan, God damn it. How the fuck you made it to wrestling? You did it again.
So if you've not seen the Rascals before and this is your introduction to them, this was a good introduction. These two are fucking great. One of the best tag teams in the world.
Well, if you have not seen them yet, fuck have you been? Like, you have not watched Impact?
People don't watch Impact. It's just a thing.
Fucking up. Like, I know. TNA stigma. Ew. But the Impact is a lot different. It's a lot different. And it has been for a while. It's been very different. And, you know, ever since I've seen Don Callis fucking damn near take over the whole goddamn show, it's like, yeah, that's what I want to watch. He's got something there.
Yeah, it's a solid show that had a lot of good fucking up and coming young talent like these two dudes running around. So yeah, this awesome springboard tornillo from Carter on Swerve, and then the match just breaks down into this big 4-way and a fucking perfect tope con hilo from Wesley into the commercial break. These two can fly. These two can do it all.
Let me ask you a question. What was Isaiah's outfit?
I don't know, man. He trying shit out. All right.
I'm telling you, bro, he looked like something out of what you call it? Out of like The Fifth Element or some shit, I guess. Like it looked weird. It was just a weird. I mean, we've seen Gallows with a similar jacket, and you know, and Anderson as well, but it just looks weird as fuck on him. Because he's been like very hip hop to this point.
Yeah.
It's very strange. Yeah. My bad. Go ahead.
But yeah, out of the commercial break, Wes Lee gets the hot tag, but Swerve and Atlas cut him off and they put him down with a big brain buster. Combo 450 from them gets a 2.9er. Carter makes the save. They go back in the ring. Lee hits this fucking second rope poison Rana that looked crazy. And then they hit their finish. And MSK get the win. And they advance in this tournament. And a strong debut for the men formerly known as the Rascals.
Man, them boys will be the Rascals until they tell us what the fuck MSK means.
Yeah, what does MSK mean?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, but
they should have just been named Rush Hour for the fuck of it. I mean, your names are Carter and Lee.
They trying to get that for Kushida and Leon Ruff. That's what they're trying to do.
All right, let's see. That's gonna be funny.
Yeah, but we get a look at the teams in the Women's Dusty Cup.
Yes,
we got Tony Storm, and who the hell is Tony Storm teaming with again?
I don't fucking. They like the tag teams that they picked to me were like hella random, so I don't remember. I think
Mercedes Martinez. Yeah,
I don't remember because they were just some like I'm gonna pick this person and this person, team. This person and this person, team. This person and that person, team.
As they said, Shotzi and Ember, and. Of course, the gang, the squad, KC Squared is in this shit.
That made sense. They had a little, what do you call it?
They did. They had a promo.
They had a promo.
About how, you know, they don't overlook us because we're going to fucking win. Hell yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, KC Squared. But they got to call them KC Squared.
They got to fucking just do it already. Yeah. KC Squared.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Or KC2. Like, so, you know.
Yeah.
Something to that, you know.
To that effect. Yeah, KC.
Yeah. KC, Kansas City. The Royals are somewhere being happy as fuck. Anyways.
So we get a fucking tarot card recap of
fuck was that?
Karrion Kross defeating Damian Priest and sending him off into the ether. And Scarlett's like TikTok. And they Finn pops up and he's coming for Finn. TikTok.
And now that I know he's Puerto Rican, he don't need any of that shit. Bet you $100. Give this man a mic and let him talk some shit. Watch him.
He's a good promo.
Watch
like
him.
that was one of the main reasons. I'm like, why y'all doing this goofy shit? He could cut a promo. What the hell y'all doing?
Tell me twice. Let him cut a promo.
Yeah. It's no. I didn't hate this, but whatever.
Tell me one Puerto Rican dude can't cut a promo.
Most I know in wrestling can cut a promo. Yeah.
Like the closest to like an off promo you might get from anyone would probably be, I don't fucking know, Epico. But how many times have they ever even let that man talk?
Yeah, shit. He could probably cut a good ass promo too. You
If they let him, yeah.
Out of nowhere in 1 week. What the fuck, Epico?
Yeah, because, I mean, think about it. It was always Carlito's brother always talking.
Yeah, hey, Primo can talk.
Yeah.
you fucking know Carlito can talk.
Of course. We ain't got to say nothing about that, man.
Yeah, say less. But Epico could probably talk too, shit.
Yeah, after the match, MSK is out there looking stronger than ever, by the way. And then and for some weird reason, it looked like Jake and Isaiah were about to murder each other.
Yeah, because they've had this whole thing where, you know, they've been beefing, and I guess they were teaming together to figure it out. But now that they failed, it's beef.
Yep. And you know, we see a little more of that with the fact that they almost get into it later. Yeah,
they explode in the back, and then Bronson Reed comes up and tries to, you know, calm down. But then Swerve is like, you really gonna be on his side?
Word?
You taking his side?
Word?
And Bronson's like, calm down. And then, you know,
let
Swerve
me tell you
upset,
something, Swerve.
He walks off.
That's not a fight you want.
You don't pick that fight.
You don't want that fight. You tell me if you want to fight with Bronson Reed.
I don't know if you want that smoke.
I don't have to say shit. Take one look at that man. Take one look. You tell me.
Xia Li versus a jobber. I ain't catch this girl's name.
I honestly forgot, and I actually knew who she was too.
I mean, for now it didn't matter because she murked this girl quicker than she murked the last girl.
Yep. Damn.
She hit her.
She had a whole ass entrance, that girl.
Yeah.
But it was during commercial or during one of the segments. So we didn't see it, but she had like a whole lion's mane situation going on.
Yeah.
Like a whole like gimmick on her, like this cool looking. And she just, man, poor girl.
All that cool shit to get murked.
Just got absolutely. I think she just like gave her a fucking V trigger and then kicked her fucking head off, and that was the end of it.
And it was over.
was that the match really? Like what the fuck happened?
That was it. Palm strike, kick, end. Boa in the suit. That's it.
Boa was looking cool as fuck in his suit. Always.
Boa looking cool as fuck in his suit. That's every week.
He went from being the biggest herb to looking like the coolest motherfucker.
Boa was shook. They fucking beat the shit out of him. Now he's the coolest motherfucker on the block.
No fear. But then she goes back and then fucking knees her because, you know, fucking Lana over here with the fucking Rusev Crush and shit. She just pulls up and she's like, Rusev Crush, and she kicks her ass, and that was the end of that shit.
Yeah. Yep. So, again, it turns out this thing is coming to fruition. Xia Li and Boa have become killers.
Murderers. Savages.
So with all that, it is time for the main event.
Yeah. Is it my eyes when you look at me?
Round one of the Dusty Classic 2021 edition.
Should it be my
Undisputed Era? Adam Cole and Roderick Strong versus Breezango. It's a lot of respectful babyface wrestling to start this thing out, but that soon ends when Roderick Strong comes in. Because Roderick Strong don't respectfully wrestle motherfuckers. He breaks backs.
Nah,
that's what he do.
He be disrespectful like a motherfucker. Yeah. You don't care. Disrespectfully?
Yeah, disrespectfully, I'm here to break your back. Out of the break, we get hot tag Roddy as well. Just fucking running through and punching Tyler Breeze in the face repeatedly. And then also breaking his back on top of that.
You know what it is, right? Adam Cole's like, nah, I play Unos with these guys.
Take it easy.
That's why Adam Cole's chilling. He's like, nah, Breeze is my boy.
Yeah, I can't.
There you go. Triple H, you have it on you. Nah, but Chugs be chilling. He never really gets into it.
Chugs.
He's like the most chill motherfucker in that game. Him, because Creed pisses everyone off. Because he likes to mess with people all the time. Cesaro pisses everyone off because Cesaro doesn't admit defeat. And he gets tight when he fucking loses or does anything wrong. Because when he does something wrong, when anybody else does anything wrong, Cesaro plays a nice little button that goes, you want to talk about most bonehead plays? Yet when he fucks up, he'll never do it. And they call him out on it all the time, and he never does it. God, play the button on yourself, Cesaro. Come on, we see you. We see you taking the L, Swiss. We see you taking the L's. Just press the button, bro. Just do it. Although he's one of my favorite actually playing the game of Uno. He's actually pretty good. His problem is just technology. You know what it is? When you have the button highlighted, instead of him clicking on the button, he'll think like that the autoplay is gonna fucking click on the one that he has highlighted, but he don't understand you gotta click on it, because if you don't, it'll autoplay whatever the fuck they want to autoplay, and he fucks it up every time. So he gotta get used to that, because at this point, yo, you took that L. I'm sorry, bro. Yo, you dealing with the X Factor. Anyways, went off on a tangent. Yeah, so, you know, Adam Cole's being nice enough to not murder these men, but Roddy's out here like, disrespectfully.
Yeah, I'm fucking it all up. And, you know, another breakdown. Dango goes up top, but Cole cuts him off with a big pump kick. Dango downs him with a lariat. So everyone's down now. And then 1 and 2 come down with Peter Dunne to finish off Kyle O'Reilly, who has, of course, accompanied his boys to the ring. But then Finn, he comes out to make the save. But they take him out too. The numbers game. And Adam Cole notices that they have fucked up his boy.
I love the way this plays out. Because literally, you see them knee Kyle O'Reilly right in his fucking jaw. And he's leaking. The boy is leaking out his mouth. And then Adam Cole peeps. He's like, yo, what the fuck? And before he can get the fuck out, Tyler Breeze with the smoothest supermodel kick.
Yes.
Good fuck. I thought it was going to be over.
Yeah, I thought that was it done right there. Like, oh, shit.
Yeah. I was like, boom. I was like, no.
Crazily enough, it is not it. The match is not over. Undisputed Era is able to make their comeback. Cole is able to put Dango down with a super kick. Dango tried a flying nothing and got super kicked. and that is enough for the Undisputed Era to get the victory and advance in the tournament to round 2.
And I guess that's why they call it +2. That's a shout out to them as well. Up, down, down, ladies and gentlemen. Go watch them. Yes. Left, right. Now, this was good.
Yeah, this
was really good. I like the nod at the end to the Bullet Club, but I hate the fact that then the crowd started chanting "Too Sweet." Whoop, whoop.
Oh yeah,
because I'm like, come on now. I felt like fucking Lil Boosie. Come on, man. It's like you don't do it unorganically. You let it happen organically. There's not the kind of crowd in that arena who would chant that shit. Yo, Danny Burch doing the fucking Kyle O'Reilly hurt me, bro. That shit was a diss.
That was disrespectful.
That was a
disrespectfully,
diss,
Danny Burch.
Disrespectfully. Oh my God.
That was disrespectful.
I wanted to fight this man right quick. It hurt me. Building inside.
That is Kyle's thing. How fucking dare you?
After you murked the man, I like the nod between Finn and Cole. I was like,
Yes.
But still, it's like I know why you're doing it, and it hurts my heart. That was NXT though. That was good.
Yeah, NXT.
You know what this means though, right?
Sure. What?
Dusty Tournament Classic is gonna end with Britt and Brawlers versus Adam Cole and Roderick Strong.
Yeah, that's
and
what.
Then we're probably gonna see a feud between O'Reilly and fucking Dirt for a Face.
Yeah.
Peter Dunne, because I'm sorry, man. He always looks like somebody shat in his face, bro. He looks offended at all times.
Perhaps he is.
But I mean, he might be right though, because it's true. I mean, Finn Balor is like the poster boy of, UK wrestling. When Peter Dunne been out here busting ass. So I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it's time to have that match, have that fight, and see who really takes the crown.
It took a minute for NXT to get it together, but once the summer was over, I kind of started seeing how they were starting to put shit back together.
Yeah.
And then once Christmas hit, it was like, all right, starting to look like something. And now here we are in full storylines and everything is back together. But it took everybody to get back from the injured list to make everything work out.
Yeah, it took
that shit was ugly.
Yeah, like roster shuffling and some booking weirdness, but
I say that was God for them even letting Keith Lee go anywhere near Vince McMahon. That was God. God was pissed.
Well, they figured things out down here.
Yeah, God was like, yo, you really gonna do that? That's what you gonna do? That's disrespectful. You don't do that to Keith Lee. Keith Lee is the absolute GOAT, my man. Like, you don't...
Disrespectfully.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, it's our show.
Yes, it is. Tevin, once we're done explaining how these shows went, you usually tell them, the viewer, you at home, where to find us.
Yeah. You already know where to find us. Find us on Instagram at Ramblemania Show. Find us on Twitter at Ramblemania. Facebook.com/Ramblemania Show. You can also find our group there, Ramblemania Show's Banter Club. It is where we and many of the other podcasts we associate with post our goings on. Shit goes down. As far as the audio goes, we are everywhere audio is found. That is Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Anchor, TuneIn, Overcast. Everywhere your podcasts are found, just search Ramblemania Show or Banter Club. The visuals, youtube.com/Ramblemania Show. I keep saying that, but that's not the link. But you can go to the search bar, search Ramblemania Show, search Banter Club, and you will find us. And when you get here, click like, click subscribe, click the bell so that when the new content drops, it goes straight to you.
Oh, we also have all our stuff on Linktree.
Yes.
So
you got a whole Linktree that will direct you to wherever you wish to go.
If you go to any of our Instagram stuff, it'll probably be there on the bio.
And as for me personally, find me on Instagram at TJ the Great One. That's TJ the GR, the number 8, the number 1. And find me on Twitter at TJ the Great. That's TJ the GR, the number 8. It's as simple as that.
You didn't let me hit him with the ear.
Yeah.
And because of you making me miss my ear, you also made me use my TJ the Great. I was fuck you up, man. Fuck.
My bad.
All right. You can find me on Instagram at the number 6, the letter X, the letter L. That is at 6XL. You can find me on Twitter at SIIXX. Ain't I great? That is at SIIXX. You're already Niz-O. Tevin. We're gonna leave these people for the millionth fucking time with a too sweet.
Too sweet.
And a good fight.
And a good night.
Blagger, 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 blagger. The elite is fine.
Elite is fine.